My family insisted I put my cat outside for the holiday party. What my aunt did next almost killed him and cost her dearly. My mom dropped the demand casually while setting napkins on my dining table. Don't forget to put the cat outside. Your aunt hates cats. I froze. My cat is the main reason I own this house. I run a social media account for him with over 4 million followers, and the sponsorships paid off my mortgage. When my family realized I had the nicest home, they automatically volunteered me to host Thanksgiving. I agreed because I wanted them to finally see me as successful. But putting my cat outside, it didn't feel right. My cat has never been an outdoor cat. The one time he escaped, he got into a cat fight that left him bleeding. After, he walked directly into traffic, then froze in the middle of the road. A stranger found him there, too terrified to move, cars honking around him. Thankfully, they had a kind heart and saved him for me. The vet said he has zero survival instincts. Outside, alone, my cat would die. Mom, I can't. He doesn't know how to survive out there. She waved her hand. He's a cat. He'll figure it out. I looked at my cat sleeping and put my foot down. I'm not putting him outside. My mom's face hardened, but she dropped it. The first guests arrived at noon. My cat was in heaven. He weaved between my cousin's legs, purring so loud you could hear it across the room. My youngest cousin scooped him up and he melted into her arms, nuzzling her chin. My brother scratched behind his ears and laughed when my cat flopped onto his back for belly rubs. Half the family adored him. He sat on the couch like a little gentleman. Then my aunt arrived, and her side of the family had a completely different energy. One of them cornered me to say, "That animal needs to be thrown outside." I ignored her. 20 minutes later, I heard my cat crying. I found him locked in my bedroom, scratching at the door. My uncle was leaning against the hallway wall, laughing and drinking one of my beers. He kept following me around, he said. Figured I'd give him a timeout. I opened the door and my cat bolted out, running straight to my youngest cousin for safety. I turned to my uncle, and something in my face made him stop laughing. "If you touch my cat again," I said quietly, "you will leave this house." He held up his hands like it was a joke, but he didn't go near my cat after that. Then my other aunt arrived late, my mom's sister. This is the aunt who's been borrowing money from me for 3 years. Rent, car payments, her daughter's college tuition. She saw my cat curled up on the couch next to my cousin, walked over, and without any hesitation grabbed him by the scruff of his neck like he was a stray. He yelped, his little legs dangling. I crossed the room faster than I've ever moved and grabbed my aunt's wrist hard. "Let go of him, now." She released him and he scrambled behind the couch. I was just moving him. I didn't let go of her wrist. "If you ever put your hands on my cat again, I will drag you out of this house. Do you understand me?" She yanked her arm back and walked away without another word. A bit later, I went to the bathroom. While I was on the toilet, I heard the back door open and close. I came out and couldn't see my cat anywhere. I walked into the kitchen and saw my aunt brushing off her hands. "There, that thing is in the backyard where it belongs." My whole body went cold. "You put him outside? He's a cat. He'll survive." I ran to the back door. The yard was empty. The gate was wide open. "You left the gate open?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. My aunt shrugged. She opened her mouth to complain about something else, but I was already outside running. No shoes, no coat, calling my cat's name. I checked under every bush, behind every car, my hands shaking so badly I couldn't hold my phone still for the flashlight. I kept thinking, if he's dead, I will never forgive myself for letting these people into my house. 20 minutes later, I found him under a neighbor's porch, shaking, covered in dirt, too scared to move. I carried him all the way home against my chest and felt his little heart racing against mine. My family was seated around the dining table when I got there, eating like nothing happened. I set my cat down gently on the couch. My youngest cousin immediately went to comfort him. Then I walked to the head of the table and stood over my aunt. "Stand up." She looked at my mom for help. My mom said, "Honey, let's not make a scene. Stand up." My aunt stood slowly. I got close enough that she had to lean back. "You almost killed my cat tonight. The cat that paid for the house you're standing in. The cat that paid for the food you just ate. You put him outside knowing he could die and you didn't care." She tried to speak. I cut her off. "You've borrowed over $6,000 from me since last Christmas. You have 30 days to pay it back in full, or I'm taking you to court, and you are never welcome in my home again." My mom slammed her hand on the table. "You cannot talk to your family like this." I turned to her. "Anyone who sides with my aunt can leave my house. Right now, I'm done asking nicely." Both my aunts grabbed their purses and jackets, storming out without a word. My uncle followed after like a puppy. My mom hesitated at the door, her hand on the frame, then left without looking at me. My youngest cousin stayed on the couch, petting my cat. My brother shrugged. "I'm hungry." We enjoyed the rest of our meal in peace. But tomorrow I'm calling a lawyer about every dollar my aunt owes me.